What's up, guys? It's Chad Ellie McGee with your balcony blog for the day. Yeah, we're just gonna do some questions today, so you know how it goes. What is my dream car? Well, this one's pretty easy. I've always been an absolute fan of the fucking Dodge Vipers, like those ones in the late 90s. Those ones are sick. I hope I can get my hands on one eventually one day. I heard they're coming back. I'll have to look up on that, but a Dodge Viper for sure. What sports do you like other than hockey? Well, I don't really pay attention to much. I kind of sort of pay attention to CFL football, but not really. I'm a pretty bad fan when it comes to that. I don't know shit, and I'm not really that much of a stat guy. I'm a really a big stat fiend when it comes to hockey, but I'm not super into anything else. I love snowboarding. I enjoy playing hockey too. I just never went pro, obviously. Cats making noise in the background. So yeah, but I enjoy playing golf, snowboarding, basketball. I enjoy playing a lot of sports for sure. I just don't pay attention to lots. Essential reading recommendations. So this is kind of a broad topic, so just really quickly. So if you're into fantasy, the R. Scott Bakker's Prince of Nothing trilogy. It's very dark, realistic, and gruesome. Super fucking sick and dope. It actually puts Game of Thrones to shame, in my opinion. If you want something in that style, the Prince of Nothing trilogy by R. Scott Bakker shits on it straight up. And once you read it, you will see why. No offense, Georgie boy. I do like the Game of Thrones still. Don't get me wrong. And then I read an interesting book last year. Was The Road by Cormac McCarthy. It was the movie that got turned into a movie with Viggo Mortensen. Very fascinating book. It was written in a very interesting prose. Not how I would write, but it was very interesting, very engaging. And so, if you're a parent with kids, I don't really force my kids to read anything, but the only thing that I really recommend that is essential reading for your kids is Calvin and Hobbes. All the way, Calvin and Hobbes. That teaches you life lessons. And for those that know Calvin and Hobbes, they won't argue with that. And then last, my favorite animal. Well, we actually have a lot of animals here. We have cats and a snake. I wish I had a dog, but if I had to pick my favorite animal overall, I think I like tigers. And I think tigers are fucking sick. I just mentioned Calvin and Hobbes, right? I used to have a stuffed tiger as a kid named Hobbes. So yeah, that's what's up. So yeah, guys, thanks for joining me again. These question ones are pretty short. These are the filler ones, but yeah, appreciate you guys coming every week, and we'll see you next week on the Balcony Blog. Later.